Hey folks, it's Kimberly Hobscheid with Entrepreneurs Rocket Fuel. Have you ever wanted to create a discussion around your brand that maybe didn't include you, other people talking about your brand, your product or service, starting to have conversations about it while you're not in the room, that are endorsing it, that are supporting it, that are talking about how they're using your product or service out there in the world? Well, this is a great way to do that. You've come to the right video because we're going to talk exactly about that. I'm here in London, England this week, just finishing up an event with Spiral Dynamics. They were putting on a 3-day event. Natasha Todorovic-Cowan is one of my dear friends, and she put on a 3-day event for her tribe of people to talk a little bit more in depth about Spiral Dynamics and what it offers, and brought a bunch of people together in a room and gave them value. Well, one of the coolest things about doing that is creating community around the brand, because while all these people were in individual, even countries, I think 30 countries were represented here in London, England, where they all came together to learn more about Spiral Dynamics. People are coming from different communities, different countries, and learning more about it. But they're also, one of the coolest things in the world is building relationships with each other about the brand, other people who use the brand, so that they can start having conversations with other people about it. Well, a really great opportunity for you in your product or service is to be able to create a community around it. Now, maybe you're not bringing people in from 30 different countries to have that discussion into a central location, but you can do it with either a local meetup and have a discussion about it and bring value to them, or you can actually do it in a Facebook group, very similar to Entrepreneurs Rocket Fuel. We are rapidly approaching the 1,000-person mark in Entrepreneurs Rocket Fuel, and we're hoping that the discussions about what you have to offer and what is out there for entrepreneurs and questions that people are having is engaging people and having discussions about that and having those discussions between each other and creating community. Well, here in Spiral Dynamics, the 3-day event, Natasha Todorovic-Cowan did exactly that. She actually has something called the Spiral Dynamics Discussion Group. And when these people came from 30 different countries and landed in a room here in London, England, they started building relationships with each other people who were using Spiral Dynamics in different ways, and they were able to network off of each other and say, I never thought of using it that way. That's a really great application for it. And then expanding their depth with the brand that she has. So Spiral Dynamics is about change, and it can be organizational change, or for a coach, it can be helping your clients actually get the change that they're after and have that really work for them. So the people that are in the room are from a variety of places, from corporate to individual coaches who are coaching people, and they're having these wonderful discussions that are very rich with each other to talk about how the application of Spiral Dynamics can be used in a variety of different ways. Not only are they here together bonding and talking and having conversation, they are actually creating community around that in the discussion group and creating masterminds out of that, so that they can talk outside of the 3-day event and discuss more about how it can be used in the world. Imagine people talking about your brand and the application of your brand, product, or service, where it is out there in the world and it's being used by people, and people are talking about the proper applications or the new applications of it. Wouldn't it be great if people in different parts of the world started having discussions about how to use your product or service and then spread it out there in the world and continue the conversation? That is one of the most powerful ways to exercise community and give them value at the same time. You're serving your clients, you're serving the community, and they're serving each other. So a phenomenal opportunity to be able to do that. I'm Kimberly Hobscheid with Entrepreneurs Rocket Fuel. If you don't already have a mentor or a guide or a coach or somebody to walk you through the murky waters of entrepreneurship and business ownership, I would love to work with you. Go to entrepreneursrocketfuel.com/apply and fill out an application. You and I will get on the phone. We'll chat a little bit about your business, where you are and where you want to be, and we'll talk about any of the mentorship programs or counseling programs that we have that can help you get to the next level. I'm Kimberly Hobscheid with Entrepreneurs Rocket Fuel, and I look forward to working with you. Cheers.